to our text, see, the king, he has proven that he can be trusted.
Yes, sir.
And so therefore, he is the cupbearer, which means before the king drank.
Okay. Come on.
Oh God, help me.
That's right.
Before the king take a drink of whatever is brought to him, the cupbearer, who's the trusted one in his chamber, will come along first. And because I love the king and I respect him so, I don't want to see the king die, I will take of the cup. If it's deadliness in there, I will drink of it and die so that the king can stay. Oh God, I wish I could find some saints who are willing to die so that the shepherds can live. Y'all don't hear me. So he drank. He drinks it, but he doesn't fall. He's trusted.
Come on.
He lives in the palace. He's trusted with the king's wife. He's trusted with the king's children. See, we got to find some people today that's working in ministry that we can trust. You can't put everybody back there with children. Oh God, help me. You can't put everybody in the choir. Everybody that come in and say they saved. So you can't trust everybody. You got to find out what your real reason for coming to church. Is it because you want to be saved? Or you looking for something? We are not eHarmony. This is not a dating game. This is the church of the living God. Lives in the palace, he's comfortable, he's well thought of. Your reputation is what people think of you. So, what if others are suffering? Nehemiah could have very well taken that. So what if they're doing bad? I got it made. I got a place to stay, I'm comfortable. But Nehemiah hears something. It's amazing that he's disturbed by what he hears. He hears about the ruined conditions of where he was raised. This news caused him to be full of sorrow and distress. Brothers and sisters, has what happened to us gotten us to the point of sadness and sorrow, causing us to become concerned about those outside of Christ? Or are we just concerned about the little numbers that are here? Are we more concerned about just coming together, clap our hands, sing a song, speak in tongues, hit the music again so I can pat my foot and go home when sinners are up and down the street waiting on somebody that look like Jesus to come and say, I love you in spite of. I don't care what you're going through or what you've done. I still love you and the door is still open. Have we not wept when we saw and heard of things that have ruined our environment and our surroundings? What has been our reaction and concern? Nehemiah moaned. His moaning that stirred his spirit to want to change. It's one thing to moan.
Yes, it is.
It's another thing to moan to the point you want to see a change. But some of us don't like change.
Amen.
Because we are comfortable on how we are. Because change can be painful. Change, because if I change jobs, I can't do like I want to.
Amen.
I have problems with new supervisors and new managers because of the fact they enforce company policy.
That's right. That's right.
It's not that they're doing something new. They're doing what they're supposed to have been done in the first place. But you had a person who was a little lenient, who understands family matters, and let you off. And now that another person come in and said that I want to go by the rules that's on the book, you got to I quit.
Yes, sir. Amen.
And you know what? They don't care. They got folks standing in line.
That's right.
Change. Moaned till he was stirred up to do a change. He fasted and prayed. He didn't just stop eating as a political strike.
Amen.
He didn't stop eating because he wanted the king to do something for him. And if the king didn't do anything, he wasn't going to eat until then. No, he fasted and he prayed, which made the fast He prayed for 4 months, for he was deeply concerned for Jerusalem. United and fellow Christians who are here this morning, are we weeping because of the condition of our homes, of our communities, because of our cities, our schools, and our churches? When you get on a school bus and get a 5-year-old to curse you out, the same word that adults are saying, does it bother you? Or you just wink at it and look the other way? Does it disturb you? A 10-year-old boy kills his mother this week. Does it bother you that every time you turn around, somebody is killing somebody, don't have a reason, and everybody there's going to be crazy?
That's right.
That's the new act, the new thing now. When you do something wrong, be crazy. Where are we? Oh, I forgot we're clapping hands in church. I know where we are. We singing, "What a Mighty God We Sing." And you just bow before heaven and the earth adoring. What about the girl got raped on the corner down there? Church, I use, that's my responsibility, Bishop. They're not members of my church. They don't have to be members of your church. Because if you are in this community as a church, then everybody in this community becomes your responsibility. That's what you got to understand when this fast is going on. We're just not doing it for us, but we're doing it for 6,661 houses that's residents in this area. Oh, help me. David said one time when he went down to take his brother some food, Goliath was acting up. They questioned him, "Why are you here?" David said, "Is there not a cause?" And if anybody want to know why we are at 667 Hannah Street, I just want them to know, is there not a cause that we should be in this environment with 6,661 homes and families that need our help? Is there not a cause? The question must be answered by each of us sitting here. Listen to Nehemiah's prayer. He started his prayer off in verse 1 through 5 with a praise. You said you were going to bless the Lord at all times. Then why your head hung down? All right. Stop saying stuff you can't do. I know they didn't give you the job, so why you crying? That's not what you said you were going to do. You said, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise will continuously be in my mouth." And so instead of me crying, as I'm crying tears of joy that God didn't put me in a job where he knew couldn't take care of me. That God didn't place me in a place where he knew I wouldn't get along before. But he got something better for me. So instead of me all mad and upset and angry, I give a praise. I give a praise. Then I make some confessions. Oh, here's the part we don't like. We don't like to confess we've done wrong. You know, now everybody in here at some time this week have missed the mark. Well, Bishop, I ain't smoke. Anybody talking about smoking?
No, sir.
My dad used to tell me when I used to smoke, boy, if God wanted you to have a cigarette and smoke, he'd have put a chimney upside your head. Then the old folks used to say, fire on one end, food on the other. So we're not talking about that. No. We are talking about your attitude, your behavior, how you carry yourself. What are you when you by yourself? What are you when nobody else is around? What are you in the midnight hour searching on the web? What are you then? What are you looking for? Who are you trying to find? What emotional pattern have you built up on the internet that you only meet at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning? Where is your integrity? Confession.
Yes, sir. That's all right.
Verses 8 and 9 talking about the remembrance of God's promise. That when I get down, I know that God said no weapon that formed against me gonna prosper. I know that he told me I was like a tree planted by, what's that? The rivers of water. Anything planted by water grows. Is anybody here planning out, got some roots deep up in the ground, that you see some growth in your life? Or it may not be what other folks think you should be, but you see yourself growing. You got new branches and new sprouts. They can't see it because they don't know how far you come. But when you look back from where you came, you see new growth. I got some beauticians in here that can tell when they've been working on somebody's head and they're getting it straight, that every now and then they start doing it when they're washing. They reach down and tell them and say, you know, you got some new growth. Hey, I know it used to be shot here, but you got new growth that's coming out. You got to remember that. You got to remember that. Don't judge me. I'm in the process. Don't judge me because I'm not where you're at. Just give me a chance to get through the process. I'm going to be through here. I'm going to be through here. And so I keep remembering the promise. I keep remembering what he promised me. That if I live right, see, that's what the whole thing is. See, if I live right, he says, seek ye first the kingdom. And I'm trying to get to the kingdom. I'm not worried about your denomination. I'm not worried about your church name. I'm trying to get to the kingdom. And he says, seek ye first the kingdom of God. And if you do that and his righteousness, not mine, because my righteousness is as filthy rags. But if I can see his righteousness and then let my righteousness exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees. The Pharisees pay tithes. Now God help me. Pharisees, I don't mean to bother nobody. Pharisees is that church on time. Pharisees is that Bible study. Pharisees is that choir rehearsal. They may not live all they should live, but they got one principle down right. They got a righteousness that seems to be out exceeding those who are tongue talking, hand clapping, foot stomping for it. Well, verse 10 to 11 says I got to make a petition. After I did all that, it says, Reverend, I got to make a petition. His petition is for favor with the king. Has anybody asked God for favor lately? Let me tell you what favor do. Favor is better than money. Let me tell you something. What more you can't do for me? What favor can? Favor can take you to a car lot knowing your credit is bad. Somebody ought to hear me today. Can take you to a car lot with your credit bad and know you have no right to drive out with a car and leave out driving a brand new car at a cheap rate. Credit will open a house for you when nobody else said you can get there and don't. I told myself I would be quiet because y'all don't hear me. I made up in mind that I was going to be quiet. Let me just do one more point here. Favor. He said I need favor. Because it's the same king that over in Ezra, Brother Hicks, that told them nobody can rebuild Jerusalem. They're not to rebuild it. And I got to go before this king. I'm going before the king. And the king noticed something wrong with my face. You can't hide. You can't hide everything. Some things are visible. Some things you think you got it hidden. But God got a way of unmasking what you're trying to mask. God got a way of revealing what you're trying to